Good morning, sir.
उनका बामा मौदी होचा और मौसम में भी आने वाला है से सांझ
Good morning to all. Can we start the lecture? Are you people there connected?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes,
Good morning, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
We need to practice little bit of a trigonometric functions before going ahead, right?
Yes,
Remember
sir.
this
Yes,
principle
sir.
of but
Yes, sir.
all silver tea cups 5/2 or 90, 3/2 or 270 degree. These both will convert sine to cos and cos to sine. Pi or 180 degree, 2 pi or 360 degree. This will keep sine theta as sine, cos theta as cos. This were our rules. This was the rule 2, this was rule 1. First quadrant, all of them will be positive. Second quadrant, sine is positive. Third quadrant, tan is positive. Fourth quadrant, cos is positive. Right? Suppose I ask you sine 120 degree. How do you write this? Sine of 90
3 plus 30.
30.
degree. Sine 90 plus sine 90 plus 30 degree. 90 plus 30 degree will come in the second quadrant. Sine in the second quadrant is positive. Right? Sine in the second quadrant is positive. Now 90 degree will convert sine to cos. So cos 30 root 3/2 will be my answer.
So we can also write sine 120 as sine 60 plus 60.
60 plus I don't have a rule here. Then you will have to use sine A cos B plus cos A sin B. I have no problem with that.
Okay.
Somebody wants to write sine 120 as 60 plus 60 degree. You're welcome. Then you cannot use this rule. I know this rule for sine pi/2 plus or minus, sine pi plus or minus, sine 3 pi/2 plus or minus. In this case, what do you want me to do? Write this as sine A cos B plus cos A sin B. Simplify, you should get the same answer. Sine 60 root 3/2 cos 60 half cos 60 half sine 60 root 3/2. 2 times this will be root 3/2.
Root 3
Getting
by
the same answer. Somebody may say, I will write this as sine 180 minus 60. You're welcome. Sine 180 minus 60 will come in the second quadrant. Sine will remain positive. 180 will keep sine as sine. You will get sine 60 plus root 3/2. Any one of your choice, just for practice. Take it down till here.
Sir, can you explain that sine 180 minus 60?
Sine 180 minus 60 is in which quadrant?
Second quadrant.
Sine will remain positive.
Yes.
180 will keep sine as
Sine. Yes, sir, got it.
So,
Huh?
so what do we count the axis as a part of? For example, if I'm asking you for cos 270, will it be positive or negative?
Can I rub the board?
No, sir, wait.
Yes, sir.
So just 1 minute.
Wait, I'll write it 270 and I'll calculate.
Sir, could you
Hmm.
explain the sine 60 plus 60 method again?
Sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. I taught those formulas probably 1 or 2 lectures before. Sin A plus B. Sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. Did I cover that?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
I'm supposed to remember that
Yes, sir, you
formula.
had
Do not
taught.
prefer to forget them.
Yes. Yes, sir. Done.
Yes, sir.
Now suppose if you want 270 degree, right? This is 0, this is 90 or pi by 2. This is pi or 180 degree. This is 3 pi by 2 or 270 degree. If I write this as pi plus, I'm taking this quadrant. Sine of 270 will be written as sine 180 plus 90. When I write 180 plus, I'm speaking about this quadrant. Right? Sine 180 plus 90. 180 plus, I am in the third quadrant. Third quadrant only tan is positive. Sine will be negative.
Yes, sir.
180 will keep sine as sine.
Yes,
So it will be sine 90. How much is sine 90?
Minus.
So the answer is minus 1. On the contrary, if somebody wants to write 270 as sine 360 minus 90, 360 is this, minus any angle will be in the fourth quadrant.
Yes.
It will be in the fourth quadrant. Now, 360 minus is in the fourth quadrant. Only cos will be positive. Everything else will be negative. So sine is negative. 360 and 0 will keep sine as sine, cos as cos. This is sine 90 minus 1. Find sine 300 degrees.
minus 1 by 2.
Sir, minus root 3 by 2, right?
Yes, minus root 3 by 2.
Minus root 3.
Minus root 3 by 2.
People go wrong. I'll hang you upside down. Sine 30, sine 60, sine 45, sine 0, sine 90. If I wake you people in sleep and ask, you should first tell me the answer, then ask who is this. Itna spontaneously you should get that
Yes, sir.
answer. Sine 30 and sine 60 going wrong is unacceptable to us.
Wait a minute, sir.
Sir, the answer is minus root 3 by 2, right?
Relax. Wait, some are yet attempting. Wait.
Done, sir.
This will be sine of 270 plus 30 degree. Sine 270 plus is in the fourth quadrant. Only cos is positive. all silver teacups. Only cos is positive. So sign will be negative at the first place. 270 will convert sine to cos. So this is cos 30, right? Minus cos 30 will be root 3 by 2.
So we can do it by 360 minus 60 also, right?
So I got this. Thank you. And what about cos 270?
Cos 270, write it as cos 180 plus 90. Second quadrant, cos will be negative. Put minus. Cos 90.
So we'll consider 270 to be a part of the third quadrant.
270. See, in this procedure, 270 was a part of
Fourth
fourth
quadrant.
quadrant when I wrote 360 minus. If I write 180 plus, it is a part of
Okay.
third quadrant.
So we'll take the inclination of the reference angle.
Right. 360 minus agar le rahe ho, so it is in fourth quadrant. 270 plus, it is in third quadrant.
It
Okay.
depends on the angles that we are taking, right? So she was asking about 270 being in which quadrant. So I was saying that you can make different relations, right? Like there are 2-3 ways. So it depends on the angles that you take.
See, remember, our value of the angle doesn't mean, see, if that statement is right, then somebody will say, I will write 270 as 90 plus 180. Right? Put it in terms of either 180 plus or 360 minus. If I put 180 plus, I am in third quadrant. 360 minus, I am in fourth.
Yes, so that's more accurate.
Got it. So thank you.
So now we all know maxima and minima. If a function is given, differentiate that with respect to the variable on the right hand side. Every word is important. If a function is given, differentiate that with respect to the variable on the right hand side. Variable on the right hand side. What if I have got two variables?
So Chindu.
Bring one variable in terms of the other variable. Bring one variable in terms of the other variable. Ultimately, you need to bring down the function in such a way such that the right hand side has only got one variable. If there are two variables, find a relation between them, either from the information that you have got or from the information given in the question.
Focus.
Give us one example and explain this. Have a look at this. Listen to the question. Write down the statement. Find two numbers. Find two numbers whose sum is 24. Find two numbers whose sum is 24. And whose product is as large as possible. And whose product is as large as possible. And his product is as large as possible. So firstly, you are telling me find two numbers x plus y whose sum is 24. Is it the information?
Sir, can you wait for 2 minutes?
No.
So that we can solve that first.
No. Listen first. Right? Switch off your mics or I'll forcibly put you people on mute. Right? Somebody shouted the answer. Next time you shout, I'll put you on permanent mute. Listen first. We are giving you the first information, x plus y is 24. Then they are saying whose product is as large as possible. Product is x into y. You want the product to be maximum. Question given is product is maximum. So technically I should differentiate the product with respect to the variable and equate it to 0. But right hand side, I have got two variables. Right? Eliminate one variable using the information which you have or given in the question. Choice is yours. You can eliminate either x or y. If I eliminate x, what will x be? 24 minus y into y. Now right hand side, I have got only one variable. Now this will be 24y minus y square. Your requirement is product should be maximum. He already told you it is maximum. He didn't ask you whether it is minimum or maximum to double differentiate and cross verify. Question में दे दिया उसने it will be maximum. So dp by dy should be 0. 24 minus 2y should be 0. Y is 24 by 2. This is 12. If y is 12, what will x be? 12. Firstly, I repeat the procedure. There will be some information given in the question which establishes relation between the two variables. Write that equation. Second, they will ask you for a maxima of some function. Write that function. You will have two variables. Eliminate one variable from the information given. Differentiate the function with respect to the variable, equate it to 0 for a maxima or a minimum. In this set of problems, generally you don't have to verify again if it is a maxima or a minimum. It is already given in the question that the product will be maximum. Yet you want to cross verify, you can differentiate this d2p by dy square. You will get minus 2. This is a negative. It implies it is a maxima, which is unnecessary in this set of problems. Is this step clear to all?
Yes,
Sir.
Next problem I will give you people to solve. Take this down.
Sir, what if they're given minimum? How do we find it from here?
In this you don't have a minima. आपको एक ही variable आ रहा है. There's only one function. If I draw a parabola like this and I ask you find the maxima, what will you do?
Infinite.
There's only one
No,
minima.
no,
Yes,
no,
You have
max.
got
Can
only
be
maxima.
arbitrarily small.
So how did we use the information that we are given that P is maxima?
Read the question.
Sorry, sir.
Read it out loud.
So find two numbers whose sum is 24 and whose product is as large as possible.
Clear?
Yes, sir, but we are given P is maxima. So how did we use that information that P is given maximum?
Differentiate P with respect to the variable. Did he speak anything about minima in the question?
No, sir.
So by default, is giving you a hint that it will be
Equal to
maxima.
yes, sir.
Yet you can cross verify. I have no problem with that. But as we are going ahead, I will not be cross verifying this. I will assume the question is correct.
Yes, sir.
Sir, I have a doubt in maxima minima worksheet, sir.
Worksheet doubts will be taken up tomorrow.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Tell me when I can rub the board.
So 2 minutes.
So you can drop. Done, sir.
So done.
X plus Y is given as 60. X into Y cube should be maximum. X into Y cube should be maximum. X and Y are two positive numbers. X and Y are two positive numbers. Find X and Y. Do not shout your answers. Please type in the chat box.
Done, sir.
Yeah, I'm seeing the answers. But for a handful of 2 to 3 students remaining, all of you got the correct answer.
So we have to find the value of X and Y, right?
Right. Now listen, 45 and 15 will be correct. 0 and 60 will give me a minima. 0 and 60 will give me a minima product.
And sir, X and Y should be positive. So why
Yes,
cannot
sir.
be
X
zero?
and
Right. So now listen. This is my first equation. This product X into Y cube, you want this to be maximum. I'll have to differentiate P with respect to the variable on the right hand side and equate it to 0. Now right hand side I've got two variables. Eliminate one with the information given here. X, Y, I will write as 60 minus X whole. Is that okay?
Yes,
X
sir.
I kept as it is. Y I am writing as 60 minus X. In fact, I do the reverse, it would have been easy.
Yes, sir.
Eliminate X, it would have been easy. Right? Eliminate X, it will be 60 minus Y into Y. Now this will be 60 Y cube minus Y to the power 4. Differentiation of P with respect to Y. 180 into Y square minus 4Y cube should be equal to 0. Now here I bring Y square common. 180 minus
4y square.
Pardon?
4y.
Okay, yeah, 4y square means this will go, this will become
45.
45. Now 4y square is 0. Y is 0. Y is 45 are the two roots that have got. So either I will have a maxima or a minima at these two. I can directly make a guess that the product will be minimum when y is equal to 0. I don't need to differentiate the second time and cross verify. What will x be equal to? 15. Y is 45, x is 15. The other option is y is 0, x is 60. But y is 0, x is 60. Product will not be maximum. It will be a
Minimum.
Now for a chain, I will do the reverse by eliminating x and I will solve it so that you people are reminded of chain rule. I need the board. I will have to rub this.
Sir, also the question says that they're positive, so 0 cannot be accepted.
Right, right.
Excuse me, sir. So if they had told us that the product is minimum, so in that case, we would have taken y is equal to 0, right?
इतना बार बोल चुका हूँ यार, that is minima. 4 बार अब तक repeat किया. Why are you again verifying if I am alert or not?
So completed.
Now the other way was x, y cube. What if I eliminate y? 60 minus x whole cube, right? I eliminated y, 60 minus x. When I differentiate this dp by dx, u into v, I'll keep x as it is, differentiate this. 60 minus x whole cube with respect to x plus 60 minus x whole cube into dx by dx. First thing I used is u into v. Kept u as it is, differentiated v. Kept v as it is, differentiated u. Now this I will have to use chain rule. 60 minus x whole cube. I will differentiate with respect to 60 minus x. Into differentiation of 60 minus x with respect to x plus of 60 minus x whole cube. First I differentiated with respect to 60 minus x into differentiation of 60 minus x with respect to x. This will be dp by dx should be 0. X. This is something to the power n. N 60 minus x to the power 2. N 60 minus x to the power n minus 1. Differentiation of 60 is 0. This is minus 1 plus 60 minus x whole cube. So bring this 60 minus x common. Have a look at it. You can write 60 minus x whole cube minus 3x into 60 minus x whole square is 0. This is the equation you got. Take 60 minus x whole square common. 60 minus x minus 3x is 0. Either this will be 0 or this will be 0. This will be 0, you are getting x equal to 60, the minima value. This will be 0, you will get the required answer. 60 is equal to 4x. X is 15.
Yes,
Getting the answer.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I was keen on you people revising chain rule, hence I solved it this way as well. But I would suggest avoid this.
Yes, sir.
Eliminate X. Use your smartness there. Eliminate X. It will anytime be easier to solve.
So the minima will not be at 60 minus x, right? Because if 60 minus x is used, then y will be 0, and that is not positive.
तब कितने बार बोल चुके हैं? Why are we repeating it again? The two are positive numbers. Can I rub the board?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Two positive numbers x and y such that their sum is 35. X plus y is 35 and x square y to the power 5 is maximum. Find two positive numbers. Once again, remember that two positive numbers. Find two positive numbers whose sum is 35 and the product x square y to the power 5.
Sir, here do we use chain rule or the normal method?
You don't have an option. Chain rule either way will come into the picture for you.
Sir, sir, after the first differentiation, I am getting only 3 values. So,
हाँ कर आगे कर.
so sir, is it necessary if
Wait, Thamba, I'll solve. Wait.
Sir, y is equals to 425/7 and x is equals to 170.
बोल रहा है माइक पे?
नहीं
इतना गंदा नहीं आता इतना गंदा नहीं आता
Quite.
चैट में लिख।
I'm seeing all the answers typed by you people. Quite a few got the wrong answer for this. And one of you typed 0 and 35 here. 0 and 35 product will I get maximum? वो भी positive numbers लिखा हुआ है. Shall I?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Listen. Now here, keeping y to the power 5 and eliminating x will prove simpler, right? I hope all of us develop this smartness by now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes.
This is 35 minus y whole square, y to the power 5. If somebody don't want to use chain rule, at least they can open up this using a minus b whole square. But if I would have eliminated
Yes, sir, that
y,
would be more easy.
yeah, that would be more easy, undoubtedly. But suppose I would have eliminated y, something to the power 5 is not a comfortable bracket to be opened. Their chain rule becomes must. But yet I will use chain rule here. I'm keen on you people practicing it. Differentiation of the p with respect to y should be 0. Keep 35 minus y whole square as it is and differentiate this. 5y to the power 4 plus y to the power 5 I keep as it is the differentiation of this. 35 minus y whole square with respect to y.
Yes, sir.
5y to the power 4, 35 minus y whole square plus y to the power 5, 2 into 35 minus y
Minus 1.
into minus 1. Shall I write the step of the chain rule here or can I skip that and write this directly?
Sir, you can
Write it directly.
skip sir
रब करने के differentiation of 35 minus y to the power 2 with respect to 35 minus y into differentiation of 35 minus y with respect to y. These both go and left with d by dy. 5y to the power 4, 35 minus y whole square, y to the power 5, 2 times 35 minus y into minus 1. Right? You can bring 35 minus y common.
Yes, sir.
0 equal to 5y to the power 4 into 35 minus y. Right? Plus 2y to the power 5 minus into 35 minus y. Is my calculation here correct? I didn't concentrate on it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sir, you can take
Yes,
y
sir.
raised to 4
Sure,
common.
y raised to 4 along with it.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Y raised
Yes.
to the power 4 I can take common is a smart move. No doubt. Now the answers that you have got, you can have, I will rewrite the step 5 into 35, right? minus 5y
Minus 2y.
And this
Minus
will be
7y.
minus
7, yes.
7y, right? This will be 35 minus y and y to the power 4. Is my calculation correct from here?
Yes.
to
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now one
So you can
root
take 7
is
common.
y is 0, y is 35 and 175 by 7.
So 25.
25.
25. 25 and 10.
25, 0, 35, 25 are the three possible roots of y,
Yes.
right? What will be the corresponding values of x? Now have a look at it. Now among the three, which will decide your answer?
25.
25.
25.
25.
All 0 and 35. No.
Because if I take 35 as y,
X would be 0.
X
Yes.
would be 0
it
minimum.
becomes 0 and I want a maximum. If not, somebody is keen on doing it very orthodoxly, double differentiate dy by dx, dp by dy. Where am I? This is dp by dy, right? Where did I write? This is dp by dy. Differentiate this once again, not very difficult, but you can avoid. Why? If I take 0 as y, product of something y to the power and x to the power will become 0. If I take 35, x becomes 0, product of both will become 0. Leftover answer is y is 25, x is 10. Y is 25, x is 10. Is this point clear to all?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Sir, so 0 will always be minimum.
Value is lesser than 25 and 10 ka multiplication. Will it be greater than 0?
Yes, sir.
So will you try it of problem?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Write down the statement. Can I rub the board?
yes, sir.
So completed.
Write down the statement. Show that of all the rectangles inscribed, show that of all the rectangles inscribed in a given fixed circle,
Circle.
in a given fixed circle,
So can you please repeat the question?
show that of all the rectangles inscribed in a circle, given fixed circle, square has the maximum area. Square has the maximum area
square has maxima.
Maximum area. Show that of all the rectangles inscribed in a given fixed circle, square has the maximum area. In this question, what is constant?
Radius.
Radius. The circle is constant. And how do you inscribe a circle?
Sir, then the diagonal will be constant.
Yes, sir.
Radius of the circle will be constant. If this is a circle, inscribe a rectangle. If you want the area of the rectangle to be maximum, he is asking you to show that it becomes a square. If you want the area of the rectangle to be maximum, he is asking you to show that this becomes a square. For uniformity in the class, let me take this as x and let me take this as y.
Yes.
So that all of us are using the same variables, same notation. I will give no other hint.
Sir, R is constant.
R is constant. Shall I?
Yes.
Yes,
No,
sir.
sir.
No,
Yes,
sir.
sir,
No,
got
sir.
it.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir,
I'll wait
got
for a minute. I'll wait for a
Yes, sir. Done.
Done, sir.
Yes, sir. Done.
Okay, wait.
Done, sir.
See, some people are typing solutions of geometry, solutions of AMGM. मुझे कैलकुलस पढ़ाना ही है, मैं ऑल्टरनेट प्रोसीजर क्यों जाऊंगा यार? ज्योमेट्री से कर सकते हो, डायगोनल से कर सकते हो, एएमजीएम से कर सकते हो, मैं थोड़ी और टॉपिक्स पढ़ा रहा हूं आप लोगों को. I am taking this, my purpose is to explain a concept of maximum. Now I solve this using AMGM. Don't you think all of my purpose is lost?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So people will type AMGM करूंगा, ये करूंगा, वो जो करना है करो भाई साहब, मुझे कैलकुलस सिखाना है. I need to apply that in physics. I will not apply AMGM, I will not apply geometry. What do I do teaching you so much of a mathematics? Not my job. What is required for me in physics, I will make sure that you learn. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now this is our, first of all, what is your requirement? A is xy. A should be maximum. A should be maximum. That means differentiation of A with
Yes.
respect to the variable should be 0. Right hand side, I've got two variables. Eliminate one variable with the information that you have got. What is the information that you have got?
Pythagoras.
4r whole square is x square plus y square. 4r square is x square plus y square. Now here it is unbiased. You eliminate x or you eliminate y is the same. Area is equal to x into root over of 4r square minus x square. Y square is 4r square minus x square. Y will be square root of that.
Yes.
Now look at this adjustment carefully. Square root is something which quite a few times you are not comfortable handling it. थोड़ा ध्यान से सुनिए. So in such type of situation, you can square both sides. I don't want to do all the time. Good at differentiation. U into V कर दूंगा. Here chain rule I can apply. I'm smart. Welcome. That's the best way. If not, listen carefully. A square is x square into 4r square minus x square. This step, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Now 4r square x square minus x to the power 4 is a square. But your condition for maxima minima is a square should not be maximum. A should be maximum. I will never apply one condition instead of the other. You gave me A should be maximum. All that I know is dA by dx should be 0. Don't tell me differentiation of A square with respect to x is 0. No. dA by dx should be 0. Then what do you want me to do? Play it smart. Differentiate this with respect to x. Observe carefully. This directly I will not put 0. Differentiation of A square with respect to A into differentiation of A with respect to x will be differentiation of A square with respect to x. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sir.
Rule. Here it is 4r square into differentiation of x square is 2x, 4x cube. Right hand side is simple differentiation. Here it is 2a square into dA by dx. 8r
So
square
just 2A.
minus 4x cube. 2a, sorry. Differentiation of a square with respect to a is 2a into dA by dx is 8r square x minus 4x cube. This is equal to 0 is your criteria. dA by dx should be 0. Same thing hoga na yaar. Directly dA square by dx, shall I put it as 0? You may get the answer, but that's a wrong way. Differentiation of this with respect to a into differentiation of a with respect to x. This being 0 is the condition for maxima. He didn't tell you a square should be maximum. He said
A.
should be maximum. Stick to the conditions of the question. dA by dx. Right? Now what is the area doesn't matter. That into 0 will be 0 for me. Now find out the value of x. 8r square x minus 4x cube is 0. X into 8r square minus 4x square is 0. X is 0 is one root, which I will not take. Why? You want area to
becomes
be
0.
Area becomes. So x will be 8r square by 4 with a square root. Am I right?
Yes.
R
Yes,
root 2. If x is r root 2, what will y be equal
R
to?
root.
R
R root 2.
If x is equal to y, I have proved that this must be a
Square.
for the area to be.
Maximum.
Is the point clear to all?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Can we make it a bit more tougher?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, can we
There's
copy
one
this?
more way to solve it in calculus.
Sir, we can do it by area formula, no?
So
Yes, sir.
we
Length
could
into
write
breadth.
X into y.
so we could write it in terms of the angle between the diagonals also.
Comfortably. Comfortably. Take this as theta, 2r cos theta, 2r sin theta.
Yes,
In fact, that simplification will be slightly easier than this.
Sir, can we use the area formula in terms of diagonal and differentiate that?
In terms of
Diagonal. L into root of L square minus C square.
Yes, sir. Same.
comfortably, no problem with it.
Sir, I have a doubt in this question.
Sir, we can use the cyclic quadrilateral area formula also here.
1 second, wait. I'll just be back in a second. Yeah, tell me.
Sir, I have a doubt in this question.
Bolo.
Sir, how can you say that the diagonal of the rectangle will pass to the center of the circle?
Hence, we need board examinations in tech. Right. Now, this girl, jabardast pakda yaar tumhe. You are asking me, why will the diagonal pass through the center if the rectangle is inscribed? Right? CBSE or ICSE board?
Sir, CBSE.
Now, if this is the diameter, there is a
So I
theorem
got
for
that
it.
point, sir. Sorry, sir. I got it.
You deserve a punishment? Write this imposition 10 times on a page and send it to me. This batch will be called as Corona batch. You people pass
No,
the
sir, please.
without
Yes, sir.
boards.
Yes, sir.
Without boards. Just imagine.
Sir,
Papa,
sir,
you
please
have
don't
already
call
done
Sir, IGCSE gave their boards.
Okay,
Yes,
IGCSE
That is
gave
their
their
bad.
board.
Sir,
majority
people have
didn't
already
give
started
those.
calling.
Sir, it's not our fault.
Sir, it's not our
So
problem
we can't help it.
because of bade log.
I know you people are being punished for no fault of yours,
Yes, sir.
but you will be punished. Let's accept the reality.
So, but we
You
don't
will
want
be
type
referred and called as Corona batch. Do
No.
not forget.
No, sir.
Oh, sir, sir,
If
call.
after
People have
you
already started
ask me
packs.
such type of doubts,
Sir, call us
you will be
Covaxin.
referred to as Corona batch only. We gave our 10th board examinations and evaluations were so strict. 1987, right? You people didn't. Can I rub the board? No, sir, please.
1 minute, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, by using angle, how can we solve this?
Angle, if you take, what will x be? 2r cos theta. Take this as theta. This will be 2r cos theta. This will be 2r sin theta.
Yes, sir.
Now area will be x into y. 2r cos theta into 2r sin theta.
Sir, actually, what I meant was that we could take both diagonals and the angle between them. But yeah, I guess it's the same.
Okay, that also can be done. If you know the formula for area of the rectangle in terms of diagonal.
So like we could just do some trigonometry to figure out the sides of the.
Right, right. Perfectly okay. Tell me when I can rub the board. Sir, just a minute.
Also,
Sir, we can use the cyclic quadrilateral formula also, no?
Cyclic quadrilateral is a very interesting thing, in fact. I never thought of it, but that's a good idea. In fact, somewhere in optics, I remember extensively we will use cyclic quadrilaterals. But
Yes,
can
sir, we can use the area formula for that.
Yeah, yeah. Come for
so how would you apply that?
relax. We'll come to that later. Can I rub the board?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes. Can we make this a bit difficult?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes. Show that the right circular cylinder Show that the right circular cylinder of given surface and maximum volume.
So can you repeat the question?
Show that the right circular cylinder of given surface and maximum volume is such that its height is equal to the diameter of the base.
Diameter of
The base.
So your surface area is constant. Yes, the surface.
Right. Now, surface area, one hint. He didn't tell you curved surface area. He said surface area.
So we'll take total.
Total surface area.
Sir, can you repeat it?
Yes, sir.
Should I repeat the
Sir,
hint
could
or
you
the
repeat the
question?
question once again? Sir, the
Question. Show that the right circular cylinder of given surface. Show that the right circular cylinder of given surface and maximum volume. Given surface and maximum volume is such that its height is equal to the diameter of the base. Is such that its height is equal to the diameter of the base. Is a good problem. I'll give you 5 minutes to try. Do it. I'll keep you people on mute. Now listen, all of you. I have kept you people on mute. You can hear me. Please listen. They have given you a cylinder like this. The question says, show that the right circular cylinder of given surface. Given surface. He didn't tell you curved surface. He says given surface. And maximum volume is such that its height is equal to the diameter. That means you're not supposed to assume h is equal to 2r. You should get that as an answer. If volume is maximum. What is given? Surface is given. Curved surface area will be, if I cut the cylinder and make it straight, length into breadth, 2 pi r h. Curved surface area, if I cut the cylinder and make it straight, rather to make you people visualize this, if this is the cylinder, cut it and make it straight, length into breadth. What is length? 2 pi r. What is breadth? H. So curved surface area is 2 pi r into h plus upper circular surface area is pi r square. Lower circular surface area is pi r square. That's the way you actually derive the surface area of the cylinder. Your requirement is volume. Volume is cross-sectional area into thickness. Pi r square into h. Cross-sectional area into thickness. Pi r square h. This volume should be maximum. Differentiate volume with respect to the variable and equate it to 0. I have two variables. I have two variables. Eliminate that using the first equation. Now listen to this. You will have to use your smartness and simplification. From this equation, if I try to calculate R, it's a quadratic equation in R. And that R I substitute here will be hopelessly bad simplification. From this equation, if I try to calculate R, it's a quadratic equation in R. Then I substitute here will be hopelessly bad. Instead, substitute for h, pi r square. How do I get h? S minus 2 pi r square upon 2 pi r. Don't you think is h? S minus 2 pi r square upon 2 pi r. Cancel out pi, cancel out 1 r. R by 2 into S minus 2 pi r square. SR by 2 minus pi, 2 and 2 will go, pi r cube. Hope my simplification is correct till here. Right, I just opened up the bracket. SR by 2 minus pi r cube. Volume should be maximum. dV by dr should be 0. S by 2 minus pi into 3r square. So S is equal to 6 pi r square. What is S? 2 pi r h plus 2 pi r square is equal to 6 pi r square. 2, 2, 3 pi r h, pi r h is equal to 3r square minus r square is 2r square. H is equal to 2r if dV by dr should be 0. Is this what he is asking you to prove?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Sir.
Now the assignment that you people will get today will be dealing with cone, inscribing a cylinder inside a cone, for which you people must remember something called similar triangles, semi-vertical angle of the cone. Today's assignment for sure will decide if you have officially justified 10th standard syllabus or not. What will it decide?
Okay, sir.
Semi-vertical angle of a cone is this. This is called slant height. This is called radius.
Yes,
This
sir.
is called
Yes,
height
sir.
of the cone.
Yes.
Right? Today's assignment will justify if you have done justice to your 10th syllabus in mathematics or not.
Yes, sir. Actually, this portion was cancelled.
Listen,
No,
this portion was
No,
left.
sir, it wasn't.
no,
I
sir,
will
it
send
was
you
there.
back
It
to
wasn't.
10th standard. You will redo 10th and come if this part of the syllabus has not been studied. Is that clear?
Yes, this was there in the portion.
Sir, can you not take the doubts of this tomorrow? Can you give us more time to solve today's assignment?
I have no problem, but then tomorrow I will be taking then the doubts of the assignment given on Monday.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
That's
sir.
fine.
Sir, okay.
Right? At least to do one thing. Today's assignment, I think you have got some 13, 14 problems. Can you solve at least first 5 for sure?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
5 will be easy. So tomorrow's doubt lecture, maxima, minima assignment, and the first 5 problems of today's assignment.
Understood, sir.
And
Okay.
sir, can you please take the test next week? We already have a test this Sunday, plus 2
Yes,
lectures.
yes, noted. Your test on which topic? Vectors
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes,
will be next Sunday or next Thursday before Sunday. One
Okay,
of
sir.
Take it on Thursday, please. Sorry,
Sir,
Sunday.
take it
Yes,
on
sir,
Thursday.
Thursday is fine.
Sunday, sir.
Thursday is fine.
that leave it to me. If I leave it to you people will fight. You will not come to a common conclusion. Either next Thursday or next Sunday. One of these 2 dates will be decided.
Sir, when will you
Sir,
inform
can
the
you- Sir, can you give another assignment of maxima and minima?
I can, functions, changing them, I can give 100, but not worth it. Trust me. Applications are more important.
Yes,
Right.
sir. Okay.
Trust me, that will be
Sure.
sufficient. You will not need more than that, but just changing x cube to 3x cube, 4x cube, so many can be given. But not worth it. I'll be wasting your time.
So the tests on vectors will only be a practice test, right? Not the topic-wise test which is conducted, right?
What is the difference between the two?
So where will be the test conducted?
On the
Thursday or
premises.
Sunday.
On the
Sir, can you
premises. You mean to say if it is a practice test, the results will not be registered. Is that your concern?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Every result, every exam
Yes,
you
sir.
take will be registered and the results communicated to your parents. Right? See, thank you. Thanks to Bolo.
Sir,
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Can you first keep a test on
My
calculus?
job
Yes.
here is to put you through maximum trouble. When the going gets tough, the tough gets going. जितना ट्रबल करूंगा आपको इतना अच्छी तरह सीखोगे आप लोग. And I am good at it. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I have a doubt, vector. So
Assignment will reach you people in 5 minutes.
Thank you, sir, for troubling us.
Thank you, sir. Bye.
Sir, I
Okay,
actually
sir.
have a doubt in vector.
Hi, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Bye.
Hard on
Thank
us.
you.
Thank you, sir.
See you
Bye,
people
sir.
in
Thank you.
tomorrow.
Bye, sir.